Right. And in fact, Ms. Cohen, if I can come to you, there has been support in terms of the redirection of, fighters, fighter jets, aircraft carriers. How does this really impact on the situation in terms of supporting Israel, not just in terms of the physical support, but also in terms of solidarity, that the United States is standing firmly, not just in terms of the messaging, but also in terms of actual physical help on ground?
Well, it's very important because...
Question for Ms. Cohen, please. I'm going to come to you, Mr. Danny, in just a minute.
Okay, thank you. As I said previously, we feel the strong support and the strong support of the U.S. administration and also the people. We received door-to-door support and endorsement from all parts of administration, including Congress. Also, of course, the moving of Army aid is super helpful in this very troubling times.
Coming in, Danny Ayalon, of the use of phosphorus bombs. How authentic are these claims coming in from the Palestinian side?
Well, what we've seen, this is what I think the entire world should see. Hamas is ISIS. With them, it's do or die. They are not for negotiation or any compromise with Israel. Actually, what they have in their manifesto is to wipe out the Jewish state. And they took Gaza in a coup against the Palestinian Authority in 2007, which was 2 years after we evacuated Gaza altogether. And we hoped that now that they were in charge of the territory, maybe they would tame down, but it wasn't just the contrary. And we've had, since 2007, few rounds of severe violence. And Hamas is committing a double crime, a war crime, because they target only Israeli civilians, as we saw this time, and they use their own civilians in Gaza, the poor civilians in Gaza, as human shields. But now, what they have done, as you mentioned, it's Israel's 9/11 is a wake-up call not only for the country, but for the entire world. And indeed, we see great support not only from the United States, but also from NATO countries, from the main countries in Europe like France, England, Germany. And we will have to do what we need to do in order to really not only to stabilize the situation, but also to free the Gazan people. There are almost 2 million people in Gaza, which are basically taken hostages by the Hamas. And at the end of this war, it's not another operation, it's downright war. And at the end of this war, Hamas will have to be totally dismantled. Gaza should be totally demilitarized. And then we can really think of a political process for maybe the Authority to come back to Gaza and run affairs there.
Yeah.